Okay. Hello, haters. I need to laugh. And I also wanted to do something in tribute to Betty White. And she was a very funny woman. So, um, the Jay Leno Fly is a channel here on YouTube. And they post Craig Ferguson clips compiled together. They have compiled almost 2 hours of Betty White's visits to Craig Ferguson. 18 of the 22 visits that she made to his show, he put in one collection. I've downloaded it so that I can watch it in its entirety with you guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to say before I started. Oh yeah. Betty White, I think, said that her favorite drink was just vodka and ice. It's cherry vodka, but here's to you, Betty. Betty probably would have liked cherry vodka too, but she probably was more of a hard drinking lady. I think she could have handled the more strong stuff than me. I'm trying to scroll it over so that my face isn't... With talk shows, it's like half of the screen is off the screen anyway, so...
She's won an Emmy 6 times. She's here to discuss... See how nervous I am about her. She's here to discuss some exciting new projects. Please welcome my very, very good friend, the very, very lovely Betty White, everybody. Betty White.
Gonna have a belt for Miss White, too. I got any left. I got these for New Year's.
Hello, sweetie. It's lovely to see you. And so nice to see us. Have you brought me a little present?
Oh no, Craig. I only get presents from my friends. These are all receipts. They're my receipts. I want to get my taxes done before the deadline next week.
Betty, what about the interview?
Well, oh, Craig, what does it matter? I mean, I watch the show, and you usually just talk about yourself.
Me too. It's okay, Craig.
Blah, blah, I'm so funny. Blah, blah, I had a penis enlargement.
I never had a penis enlargement. Betty, I got to be honest with you. I've got a bit of a problem with you doing your taxes during the show.
Well, Craig, you want me to get audited by the IRS? I don't want them taking me up in their ship and then shoving all kinds of weird probes in me.
Betty, I think you're confusing the IRS with UFOs.
Oh, I'm always confused.
Me too, right?
The other day I confused my television remote with my shotgun. I blew my set right out the window. Poor Dr. Phil.
You know, you really shouldn't keep your shotgun and your remote right next to each other, Betty. You know, it sounds like you're in a bit of a bind. Is there any way I can help you get this all finished?
Oh, Craig, what do you know about taxes? You're an illegal immigrant.
Betty, I am not an illegal immigrant. I was made an American citizen.
Not by me. No, to me you'll always be Craig Ferguson, the dirty French bastard.
Oh, come on! Betty, I'm Scottish. You don't need to be stressed out about your taxes. I got an extension.
There you go again about it.
All right, that's enough. We're about out of time, Betty. We'll get done, will we?
Craig, before I go, would you mind if I plugged something?
All right, yeah. You're here to start filming a Disney movie called The Proposal. You're going to talk about that with Sandra Bullock's in it, right?
Yeah, yes I am.
Right.
But actually, Craig, I wanted to plug that Will Smith movie, Bad Boys. It's playing on Showtime right now. And it's a hell of a lot better than this crap fest.
No, yeah, you have me there. It is a pretty good movie. You should probably turn to Showtime. Yeah, it's good.
It's probably still on.
He's great, Will Smith, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah. I've never had him, but I mean...
Yeah, no. You're welcome, Internet. Anyway, everybody, we're right back.
That's reminding me, and I don't know if this joke is going to be in this compilation or if it was on another show. Somebody asked Betty White if she had any regrets, or if she regretted not doing anything and in her life, and she said, "Oh yes, Robert Redford."
My first guest tonight is one of my favourite guests on this show. She's very, very lovely, very a newcomer to show business, but sparky. She's got a bit of pizzazz. I think she's going to go a long way, and she's on the new CBS show $1 Million Password. Take a look at the adorable Betty White, everybody.
I mind my belching. I actually ate today.
Well, how lovely to see you. I haven't seen you in an age.
I know it. Well, how are you, Twinkles?
I'm all right. Twinkles is the name I use for the gay pride parade, and then I...
Oh, is that right?
Pride parade. Yeah.
And how are the kids?
The kids are
Yeah,
yeah. I want to talk to you about your book, Becky. Oh, by the way, did you have a nice time on Password?
Oh, had a real good time on
Because
Password.
Regis can be very tough.
Well, but it was fun because I have a very special connection to the game, as you know.
Yes, of course.
I married the guy in the middle. I didn't marry Regis. I mean, I married Alan Martin. And, but it was great fun. It's such a good game.
Do you know, I'd love to play it, but they wouldn't have me on.
Why?
Well, they asked me and I couldn't do it.
Oh, well, there you are.
No, I was here. I'd love to do it, but I was here.
Maybe we can bring them out.
I'd love that. Can we make that happen?
Yes.
We'll just play Password here one night.
The whole evening.
Everybody will bring Regis, who else is there?
Oh, well, there are 10 cameras.
Oh, no, they'd never fit in here, Betsy. 10 cameras for a
10
game
cameras
show?
on a game show. Can you believe it?
Good Lord,
And
no.
they're hanging from the ceiling. They're hanging everywhere.
No, we don't do that here. We don't have any room for that kind
It's
of
one of the
nonsense.
best hung shows that I know. Listen.
Yeah, I will talk to you about it.
You know
What? I'm going to interrupt both of them for a minute because she's talking about all the cameras. When I was doing audience work a couple of years ago, before the pandemic, of course, I did a lot of game shows. One of them was, I think it was called Common Knowledge. It was hosted by Joey Fatone. And when I tell y'all there were cameras in this motherfucking studio, it was the smallest studio, but it was like there were cameras everywhere. You couldn't sit anywhere and not be on camera. You know, you couldn't sit anywhere and not be heard. It was it was absolutely insane. Apparently it's a decent show. I never saw it after taping, but her talking about all the cameras on Password. Craig Ferguson's show, I think he had like 3 cameras. He was a very low budget show. He made a big deal in, I think, 2010 when he got a new studio that was slightly bigger. So he made everything funny though. He had there was one episode where it was raining and his studio was leaking, and he managed to make the entire episode hilarious, talking about the buckets on the floor to catch the water in their studio for this TV show. Back to Betty, sorry. You don't interrupt a legend, Mary.
No, but the problem is,
What?
I come out here and do such nonsense all the time.
I know.
Nobody's gonna. I have to be very serious tonight and speak seriously.
They'll still not believe you. But it's true. It's now Tom Sullivan. Who's Tom Sullivan?
Tom Sullivan is a wonderful, wonderful dear friend of mine.
Right.
You know him as a singer, actor, writer, motivational speaker.
Right.
And he and I did a book before together about his guide dog. He's been blind since birth.
Right. And this is about him and his dog.
And this, well, no, that was Leading Lady.
Right.
This one is a novel for the first time, and it was Tom's idea, and it's about a blind man who is a climber, and but he wasn't blind. He was climbing these 14-foot peaks in
14
Colorado. 14,000.
You know what? You don't want to risk your life on 14.
I think I could climb a 14-foot hill.
Back up again.
And Tom has climbed, there are 54 14,000-foot peaks in Colorado, and Tom has climbed them all.
Wow.
And he's been blind since birth. But this is the young man, handsome young man, falls and is blinded.
Is he blinded?
And he's so angry about being
Does he
blind.
land on his eyes?
He's so angry about being blinded, and his mother finally talks him into getting a guide dog, but the guide dog is so in love with his trainer, he wants no part of Brendan, and Brendan wants no part of him. So the novel is that they're getting, kind of working those problems out.
So it's a kind of love triangle involving.
There's a girl in
There's
there.
a girl in
too.
as well?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
keeps everything, kind of on the up and
Yeah,
up.
no, I like.
You still do know that?
Knock it off. You still do know that stuff with the LA Zoo, all the animals.
Oh,
and the,
yes, our big beastly ball is this Saturday night.
I know, because I wasn't invited again
Oh,
this year.
no, I want you to come.
I can't. I'm going to Toronto.
Oh, well, there's always a reason. You can't do password, you can't do
I
the
know.
beastly ball.
What is the Beastly Ball anyway? It
It's
sounds
a-
like a party
it's
of
a-
John's house. Is it something like that?
No, it's our big fundraiser at the
Right.
zoo. And it's instead of going to a hotel and white tablecloths and chicken a la king, we have 17 restaurants that all cater the Beastie Ball, and you walk through and you see all the animals, and then you pick up whatever.
Oh, it's actually in the zoo.
It's in the zoo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Right.
So it beats going to a formal dinner, I'll tell you.
No, I'm sure. Yeah. No, I love that. I do like the
Almost
LA
anything
Zoo.
does.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Have you been out there?
But the LA Zoo?
Yeah,
I go quite a lot with my son, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a member, Betty. I'm a member of the LA Zoo, and I still
Oh.
don't get invited to the Beastly Ball.
Bless your heart. Well, you must have gotten invited.
If I was a member?
Yeah.
Do all the members get invited?
Well, we try to see to it that they do.
No, they don't, Betty. I think I expect it. All right, so you're doing Password, and you've got the novel out, which actually I'm fascinated by this. Is this Braille?
Well, the with Betty White it was Tom's idea, and I wrote a couple of chapters, but it's mostly I do some of the dog material that Tom can't see, the reactions of the dogs and things like that, because dogs don't talk a lot, but they sure let you know what they're thinking.
Oh, that's they do. Betty, it's always a joy talking to you. I wish we had more time. I always feel that we don't have enough time.
Well, no, I've got all the time in the
Stop
world.
it, Betty. I'll have to blink it down. Great night, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. If you'll allow me, I'm just going to rest my tie on the desk. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
His joke for this episode
Stay
was how
there.
long his tie was.
Now, listen, I want to talk about something quite
Remember
serious now. The gas prices continue to soar. It's an issue that affects all Americans. We have invited tonight a representative from one of the world's largest oil companies to answer some questions for us. Please give a warm welcome tonight to a spokesperson from the Exxon Oil Corporation, please. The Exxon Oil. company?
Oh, well, I needed cash, Craig. And I blew all my savings a few months ago when I got hooked on the H.
H? Heroin?
No, the Home Shopping Network. I'm up to my ears in commemorative plates. Heroin? Really, what's the matter with
Sorry. Sorry, Betty. Now, gas prices have reached their record highs. The national average is $4 a gallon.
Oh, yes, it's really quite a shock. I can remember back when a gallon of gas cost $3.95.
Betty, that was about 2 weeks ago, Betty.
Craig, my memory isn't very good. It really isn't. The other day, I forgot whether my pills were for day or for nighttime. So I just put them all together and took them all at once. I haven't had that much fun in years.
Let's just get back to the gas prices for a second. Do the oil companies have done anything to avoid this situation, you think?
I don't know, really. But if Exxon had known that oil was going to get this expensive, we might not have spilled so much of it back into the ocean.
Yeah. That would have worked for a couple of reasons. Now, Betty, the two major presidential candidates are they're both stressing less dependence on foreign oil. How does Exxon feel about that?
Well, it sounds good to me. I'm for less dependence on foreign anything, especially talk show hosts.
Hey. They'll turn on you. They'll turn on you. No, listen, it doesn't sound, with the greatest deal of respect, right? It doesn't sound like you really know an awful lot of what's going on with the oil company.
Well, to be honest, they really didn't give me much information. They just said that hearing my voice makes consumers feel better about getting the shaft.
It kind of works, actually. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the newer forms of alternative energy?
Oh, I don't know. I don't trust anything new. I mean, I really don't. That's why I'll never eat sushi. Or phone a computer, or shake hands with a she-male.
You may already have done one of those, actually.
Tell me something?
Not at all. Now, give me a chance to change your mind on the new things. During the break, I'll take you downstairs and you can ride in my hybrid. The hybrid.
Are you hitting on me, Greg? Is that why you brought me here?
No, I brought you here to talk about the pump and how much I'll be paying.
I am not a prostitute.
Man, that's not what I meant. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you're lovely and everything. I'd take you out any time, but that's...
Oh, don't flatter yourself. The guys I go out with are much, much younger than you.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I have a date.
Oh.
Gunter, honey.
Okay, if y'all don't watch Craig Ferguson, you might not know the joke, but there is an intern that he always makes dress up as a gimp as punishment. He crashed Craig
It's a little
for.
tacky, but it matches my whip.
All right, that's enough. Better right, good to everybody. We'll be right back.
Ooh, Gunther. Hold tight, Betty.
When Senator McCain is on the road, how do you get the speeches to him? Because we know he doesn't use computers, so how do you actually, communicate?
Well, you can't blame him for not using computers. But no, John likes to do all his communicating via carrier pigeon.
Does that work?
Oh, absolutely. Although, lately we've been having a problem with Sarah Palin shooting him down. That is one crazy bitch.
Speaking of Governor Palin, she's really revitalised the campaign, but some have accused the Obama camp of being sexist. What do you think about that?
Well, they're right, Craig. I think Barack Obama is incredibly sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you mean sexist?
Oh, no, I don't.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, that is one hot piece of man. Now, I'll tell you one thing. If Barack Obama needs more experience, I could give it to him.
All right, you know what? We're out of time. Betty White.
She is happy to share her wisdom.
Excerpts from Craig's book.
Page 205. I auditioned to read the audiobook of Mel Gibson's current hit, Braveheart, which of course was all about the legendary Scottish warrior William Wallace. But the casting director turned me down. She said she didn't think my accent was authentic.
That was Celebrities Read Excerpts from Craig's book. Now listen, the state of California is in big financial trouble. That is not news. And the governor has suggested selling San Quentin prison to land developers. I know. So we've invited a guard from San Quentin prison to discuss the issue. Please welcome Officer White of San Quentin, everybody. Officer White.
Baddest bitch in Jailblock City.
Wait, I had no idea you were a prison guard, Betty.
Well, Craig, I needed some cash.
Okay.
All my money in Vegas.
Really? Where'd you lose it? The craps, the blackjack one?
A strip club.
What?
My entire life savings went into the G-string of a well-hung stud named Raoul. He was real. He was gorgeous.
Well, I know Raoul. He is good. Anyway, what? I think I know that G-string too. Now, what made you decide to become a prison guard, Betty?
Well, I think it's connected to my strip club problem. I just must have a thing for naughty men in cages.
Betty, I don't mean to offend you, but you're the sweetest person I know. How can you be a prison guard? You don't strike me as being very intimidating.
People tend to take you seriously when you carry a gun.
Okay.
That's a lesson I learned back on the Golden Girls.
So the inmates have respected you from the beginning, then?
Oh, no, Craig, you have to make them respect you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why on the first day, I shanked another guard. You should have seen it. Actually, you can. I put it on YouTube.
That's horrible.
Oh, don't be such a pansy, Craig. He still has one ear.
Oh, man, it sounds like you don't take a lot of crap there.
Well, I try to be tough.
Right.
And they really respond to that.
Okay.
In fact, I've heard a number of the inmates say they love having a prison bitch.
Not sure they were talking about you, Betty. What are the days like in San Quentin?
Well, the prisoners spend their time working out and reading and watching television. It's like summer camp without all those stupid trees.
You watch TV?
Huh?
You let them watch this show?
Oh, sure. If they've done something terrible. For some reason, they can't stand you.
I guess I've done a lot of prison jokes over the years. Anyway, what do you think of the idea of selling the San Quentin prison to developers? They say their property could be turned into condos.
That's ridiculous. Who would want to live in a condo filled with murderers?
No, Betty, the prisoners would be transferred to another facility. But Betty, there's one more question. If you're here, who's watching the prisoners?
I am. In fact, I brought them with me. Hi, guys.
Please let this be a normal field trip.
They look kind of angry there.
Oh, I haven't seen them this mad since we canceled Taco Tuesday.
I'm afraid we're out of time, everybody.
Oh, we're always out of time.
Yeah, we're out of time. That's right. Yeah, we're out of time. You've changed since you went to the prison. You got tougher.
I get tougher?
You did.
But I look better.
You look great.
Yeah,
you look great. Welcome back, everybody. Christmas is coming, of course. Christmas is coming. It's just a few days away, and a big part of the holiday season is helping those in need. We've invited a very special guest to tell us more about it. Please welcome a bell ringer from the Salvation Army, everybody. A bell ringer from the Salvation Army. Betty White, I never expected to see you in a Santa costume.
Why? Oh, because most of the costumes you've seen me in are made of leather. We were never supposed to talk about that. Do I need to get the ball gag?
No. It's just that usually Santa Claus is a man.
I'm more of a man than you'll ever be. Want to arm wrestle?
No, I don't want to arm wrestle. I just had a manicure. So what? What made you decide to work with the Salvation Army?
Well, Craig, I love bells. There's nothing like the feeling of a big pair of bells in my hand.
I better let that go. It must feel good to help people, though, Betty.
Not really. I just needed some cash. I spent all my money on medical bills.
Betty, I didn't know you were having medical issues.
Oh, I'm fine. It's my medical marijuana bills. They think I have glaucoma, but I just throw some crazy-ass parties.
Yeah, you do, don't you? But how do you plan to make your money back as a bell ringer? I thought it was a volunteer job.
Oh, it is. But people
I'd
put
go to
a
one of those
ton of
parties.
cash in this tip jar.
Betty, that's not a tip jar. That's the donation bucket.
Oh, whoopsie. My bad.
All right. Now, Betty, I consider myself a charitable person, but a lot of times, I must admit, when I see the bucket, I just walk right past. I don't even look.
Oh,
I go by it. I know.
It is so easy to give. Just stuff a few dollars in the crack. I mean, just pretend you're in a gay strip club.
Well, if I'm at a gay strip club, I'm usually the one on the stage. What about time here, Betty? You know that. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm sorry, I need to pause it for a second because just stuff a few bills in the crack has... Just stuff a few bills in the crack, y'all.
All right.
Remember, if you have a spare 20 this year, this Christmas, I know it's hard, but do the right thing.
Yeah, please do. Give some money to charity.
Stuff it in Santa's
No.
crack.
Buy my movie, The Proposal, on DVD.
Betty Whitey's gotta eat.
But it's the iPad. The iPad was released this past weekend, and people waited in long lines to get their hands on one. And we got someone here to tell us more about it. An employee from the Genius Bar at the Apple Store over the Grove. Please welcome one of the geniuses from Apple. Will you, everybody? Come on out.
Boy.
You worked for the folks at Apple.
Well, Craig, I needed some cash. I lost all my money in Toyota.
Toyota's a strong company. I'm sure the stock will rebound.
Oh, no, I had all my money in the trunk of a Toyota. The brakes went out and it flew over a cliff. I managed to dive out the window just in time.
All right, y'all. I need to go make another drink. I'm going to leave this playing, but I'm just going to turn my face off so that it'll save my phone battery just a little bit instead of filming an empty room. Damn it. That last bong it got me.
What made you want to work at the Genius Bar?
Well, Craig, if I'm being honest, I saw the word bar. And I thought, perfect, a place where they don't mind me being drunk on the job.
Perfect for you. Now, Betty, tell us about the iPad then. What does it do? It looks cool, but I have no idea what I would use it for.
Oh, well, I have an idea what you'd use it for. And you should be ashamed of yourself. If you don't cut it out, you'll go blind.
Is somebody talking? I can't say. Some people have criticised the iPad. They say it's just like a big iPhone, except it's too big to fit in your pocket.
Oh, well, we've addressed that concern with our latest innovation, iPads.
Oh, right.
See, it works. The iPad can fit in any one of the pockets comfortably.
Yeah, but the pads are too big for anyone to fit into.
Oh, well, give it a couple of years. I've seen you eat. That poor ham didn't stand a chance.
It was him or me. Now, what features come standard with the iPad?
Oh, Craig, the iPad has so many features. You say iPod because you're Scottish, and I start saying iPod, but it's iPad. Yeah, iPad. You can read books on it. You can watch movies, and you could use it. You can even use it for email.
Oh, really?
Oh, hold on. I'm getting an email.
Yeah, all right.
Would you like to increase the size of your hot dog? Oh, they sent this to the wrong person. Should I forward this to you, Chris?
If anything, I need to downsize.
That's what they all say.
Betty, I am Scottish. Anyway, unfortunately, Betty, that's about all the time we have, I'm afraid.
Oh, Craig, before I go, I want to congratulate you on your Peabody Award.
Oh, thank you, Betty. That's very nice.
That's really wonderful. Gosh, I can remember back when those really meant something.
Do you have a Peabody Award?
Well, sure I do. I use it to prop up my Emmys. Betty White rule!
Thanks everybody for your completely genuine, spontaneous applause. Now it's August the 11th, of course. It's fire season here in Southern California, so it's time to stop all the fun and laughter.
It's always fire season here in California. Just have to put that in there.
We've invited a special guest to share safety tips on fire. Please welcome the Fire Chief White. Everybody, Fire Chief White.
She must need cash again. Hey, Betty. Oh, everybody loves her so much.
Fire Chief White. Why, I had no idea it was you, Betty White. I didn't know you worked for the fire department, Betty.
Well, you see, Craig, I needed some cash.
There you go.
Well, I lost all my savings the way many Americans do, by calling psychic hotline. But I'm not worried because Miss Cleo says my luck is going to change.
Oh, that Miss Cleo. Hold me now, baby.
You actually live in a firehouse?
Oh, yes, it's great. Oh, I feel safe around all those strong men.
Yeah.
And plus, I can use the fire pole to practice for my other job as a stripper. You should see what I do with a fire hose.
Oh,
Have a lot of experience.
I've heard the stories. Yeah.
Oh, wait, before I forget, the guys at the station wanted me to give you something. It's a next year's sexy fireman calendar. It's their way of saying thanks for you being such a loyal customer.
A loyal customer? There must be some kind of mix-up. I would never buy a calendar with firemen. Oh my God, you got them all to sign it. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. Good Lord.
Wait till you see August.
Good Lord.
Ooh, it got hot this summer, didn't it? Bernie, I must say I'm very impressed. I mean, you made it all the way to Fire Chief.
Oh, I know. Nothing motivates me more than having people say that I can't do something. Next week, I signed up to try Muay Thai kickboxing.
Baby steps, yeah, no, steady. I do know what you mean, though, about proving people wrong. When I started here, a lot of people thought I would never make a good talk show host. I remember that.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous.
Thank you.
I mean, I think if you keep practicing, one day
I really think you should be nicer to me. I mean, I got a lot of dirt on you.
Hey, I'm a national treasure. I'm one fire you can't put out. like everlasting love. Or your herpes.
The ultimate bitch don't try me.
You remember a while back after you called me after I got married?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you remember I recorded the conversation.
You mean like that crazy broad that tried to frame Mel Gibson?
What do you think?
You are one son of a bitch. You were supposed to freaking marry me. You were dead. What did you do? You married freaking somebody freaking else. Oh, you Scottish piece of pie. Wheel of Fortune come, sweetie. Gotta go.
What do you got to say for yourself?
Looks like I'm going to jail.
Betty, you don't go to jail for making an angry phone call.
I know. But when I get done here, I'm setting fire to your dressing room.
What? Betty White, everybody, we were... You know, there's been a lot of news in the last week involving celebrities clashing with the paparazzi. I can think of Russell Brand, my friend Russell, getting in a bit of trouble at the airport. The California Assembly has approved a new anti-paparazzi bill. Now, to shed some light on the situation, we've invited a celebrity photographer here today. Please give her a warm welcome, everybody. Come on out, celebrity photographer. I had no idea you were a celebrity photographer or a member of the paparazzi.
Well, you see, Craig, I needed some cash.
Again?
I'm flat broke. Damn bear market.
Bear market's rough. Everyone's portfolio is taking a hit, Betty.
No, Craig, I said bear market. I opened a pet store for people who wanted to buy live bears. It was a total bloodbath.
Sounds like a grisly scene. Sorry, that was insensitive to anybody who's been mauled by a bear. CBS cares. So, when you're on your job, you know, doing the paparazzi thing, how do you get that big shot?
Oh, I have my tricks. Well, for instance, when I'm in a club,
Right.
I hang out near the bathroom because that's usually where the celebrities, you know, use their drugs. And then, well, actually, at my age, it's just a good idea to be near the bathroom.
I'm right there with you.
Not with me. No, you go to the men's room.
Yeah, I know. Well, it depends on how late it is at the club, yeah.
But we're going to the same bathroom, Craig.
The attention of the stars, though. For example, if you saw me walking down the street and you wanted to take my photo, how would you do that?
Why would I take a photo of you? And I say, are you the cited celebrity?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Now, what are the penalties of this the new law?
Oh, they're awful. Oh, if I'm busted under the new law, I could spend a year in jail.
Good Lord.
And I can't go back to jail, Craig.
No, you
I have too many enemies.
Yeah, I know. It's the same reason I can't go back to Pottery Bar.
Really?
I went crazy. One more question, Betty. I've got to ask. What's the best photograph you've ever taken?
Well, last night, I snuck into the premiere of that new film, You Again, and I took some embarrassing photos of one of the stars. Making out with a ton of men, dressed like a total hooker.
Aren't you in that movie, though?
Yeah, the pictures were of me.
They're gonna get out anyway. You might as well give them to them. Have your fun, baby girl. And she was in her 90s having more fun than I've
So
ever
something
had.
happened here at the show this week. I don't know if you saw earlier on in the week, but Jeffrey Peterson, when the cast of The Big Bang Theory were here, Jeffrey Peterson was not here because, and he was very upset about that, but he was on assignment, like a regular television show, a real television show. Jeff, my gay skeleton buddy right there, he went to the premiere of the movie You Again in Hollywood and made it like a little film like they do in real television shows. But we lost him. We did. We got right here. Take a look. Go ahead. Hi-ho, Craig. I'm here at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood for the premiere of the new comedy, You Again. Ooh, here come the celebrities.
Before Jeff got his voice.
Hello, sweetheart.
How are you?
Have you taken off weight?
Yeah, diet and exercise. Let me ask you, Betty, who are you wearing in your pants?
I've never slapped a skeleton before, but I'm tempted.
Oh, my God.
Just him.
Oh, Bob Barker. Listen, do you know my good friend Craig Ferguson?
I do.
I would love if you would sign my funny bone for him.
Which part of the bone does he want me to sign?
Oh, whatever you like, darling.
I'm doing it on the shaft.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, hello.
It's Victor Garber. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing, I don't know, it's a, you know,
In your pants.
in my pants.
In your pants.
In my pants. I think I talk like you.
Let's do that together. Okay, but seriously, that's enough. Well, you look just lovely. Let me ask you, who are you wearing in your pants?
In my pants. I'm not wearing pants.
Oh, that's a you. Make it count.
No tongues.
Okay, all right. Oh, my word. Craig couldn't be here, but would you mind signing my funny bone for him?
Of course I
Oh,
need to sign
good,
it.
good.
I'll sign it in a very sensitive area.
Oh, good.
All right.
Try me later, darling.
All right.
I'm double jointed, you know.
Oh, yes. Me too.
Okay, sweetheart.
I know that you have a feud with my fiance.
Oh, no, never.
Oh, yes. I think she wants your role on the Ferguson program. I'm
Oh,
going to be candid with you. She has asked me to hit you when you weren't looking.
oh,
Hello, Jeff.
hi.
Hi to you.
You know, this movie is all about rivalries. Is there any way you and I can bury the hatchet?
I don't think so, Jeff. This rivalry is going to go on for a long time until I fill your seat.
Oh, I'd like to fill your seat. Let me just ask you something. Who are you wearing in your pants?
Jeff, you son of a...
Ooh, how dare you?
Just watch your back.
Uh-oh. Back to you, Craig. In your pants.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
We gotta go. Good night, everybody. Good night. I've got a jazz hand. Oh, God, I kill me. And you hold the bone. It rhymes. Just like the bone carefully, chorus. This will all be a dream tomorrow. You see? See? I'm sorry. Help me with your name again. Let's be honest. If you had to choose between me and Craig, who'd you rather?
Gee, it's a tough decision,
Now,
but...
there's no wrong answer here.
Jeff, you son of a gun.
Fist bump. Give me a little fist bump.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I love you. Please welcome the adorable Betty.
Standing ovation for the lady, of course. Okay, let's see. So we're about an hour into the recording, but we're only about halfway through the video. My recorder sometimes just kind of gives up on me and doesn't even tell me that it's given up. So if I don't make it to the end of this video, I apologize. I won't know until the video is over. So I can either stop it and do this as a two-parter, or keep it going and hope for the best. We're going to keep going and hope for the best. And if it flunks out on me, it flunks out on me. I am hoping to get better equipment, meaning a new phone, next month.
I haven't seen your age. You look sensational, Betty. Just sensational.
You are what a sweet Scottish liar you are.
I know my hands are a bit cold.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean that in the most moral, nice way.
May I just say, Betty taught me everything I know. You look, I missed your birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I have milked that birthday to the point of no return. I think I've been celebrating 69 for about the last 3 years. But it's
69? CBS kid. Hey, now, how have you been? You've been all over the place, haven't you? You've been doing this movie for the Hallmark Hall of Fame for CBS.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Hot in Cleveland's a big hit.
yeah, well, and Hot in Cleveland is working, and I'm in the middle of a book, and the deadline is doing this.
All right.
And
What are you writing a book about?
well, it's my 6th book, and it's a series of essays on how I feel about various things. And that's it.
How do you feel about various things?
Well, make a list.
How do you feel about television now versus television when you started?
Well, I think there have been some changes, but I think the biggest changes have been in the audience. I mean, in the viewers.
Really?
Yeah, because when we started, there was this miracle over in the corner where you actually saw people and stuff, and they'd watch anything. And now, but the thing now is, the audience has heard every joke. They've seen every storyline. It's a hard audience to surprise and write for. It really is.
Yeah, but the good news is that, there's a lot of people that still don't care, and that's where I come in.
There's got to be room for us both.
Yeah, I tell you, it's fine. Now, the Hot Cleveland show, you don't shoot it in Cleveland, do you?
No, we shoot over in the Redford lot where we shot Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, that's
we didn't shoot Mary Tyler Moore.
No.
Where we used to do that. Well, some of them did.
The well-known assassination of Mary Tyler Moore by Betty White.
Remember that night when the Academy were giving you this big award, and I had to go on and talk to you, but beforehand, they had the reunion of the entire cast of Mary Tyler Moore show.
It was wonderful.
It was lovely. It was lovely to watch you guys. But the problem was that after that, then they said, and now he'd please welcome someone who's worked with Betty, Craig Ferguson. And it was like being the guy on, it was like the Ed Sullivan Show being the guy going on after the Beatles.
No, you came out. I remember when you made your entrance, you said he walked out and they introduced him, and of course he got a great big hat, and he walked out and he said, "I didn't know you did Jay Leno." And then he said, I really didn't know you did.
Did you do Jay Leno?
I have done.
But now you're not doing them. You're doing me.
I think we should start a whole alchemy.
You're all right. You're all right. Now listen, are you still doing all the work with the zoo?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the elephants. Did you get the elephants?
We got the elephants at our pachyderm. Beautiful new pachyderm exhibit is open, and Billy has 4.5 acres.
Who's Billy?
Billy is our male elephant, our male elephant, and then he's got 2 girls on loan from San Diego.
It's like Charlie Sheen all over again.
But they're not. They're just companions, because finding breeding age female elephants today is a very difficult situation, and if we're not careful, we're going to, in a very few years, be out of elephants altogether if we don't start. Yep, if we don't start breeding them in captivity.
So we have to get the elephants getting amorous as soon as possible. Perhaps
it's finding breeding age
elephants.
Yeah, because in India, they lost their jobs. They no longer worked.
Why not?
Because everything's mechanized.
Oh.
They used to use elephants for all kinds of
I've been out there. I sat with an elephant out there.
Yeah. And it's better than the other way around.
Oh, yeah. Much like the Jay Leno situation, is that? I made myself laugh there. You see, that's the problem. It's lovely to see you, Betty.
It's
really
lovely to see you. How are you holding up? You have a rather busy schedule.
I've got something happening pretty soon, yeah.
Are you still enjoying it, or is it
What, you mean my wife's about to have a baby? That's what I was talking about.
Oh!
No. Oh, you were talking about the show?
I was talking about the show.
Oh, yeah, the show's great.
Oh.
Actually, to tell you the truth, sometimes I get a little bored. You know, it's nice when you're here, because I love you and we've known each other for years, but sometimes people come out and I don't give a rat's ass.
Oh.
Hey, listen, what did you do for your birthday? Did you have a party?
Yes.
That's great.
I'm
so sorry I wasn't there.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, they asked me.
And you didn't want to fly to New York for it?
Oh, wait, they didn't ask.
Craig, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
They asked me who I would like invited to the party, and I just it slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind?
I know. I'm sorry.
Totally. Because I got you something.
What'd you get me?
I forget now. It slipped my mind. Betty, it's lovely to see you so happy and doing so well. And keep up the good work with the LA Zoo now, will you?
And thank you for the plugs. We really appreciate it.
No, and if there's anyone out there with a breeding age female elephant
who could sit on Craig?
Hey! Okay, yeah. Betty White, everybody.
Well, what a Topsy incident. Topsy might have stepped on a couple of people before they electrocuted her.
There's more information being released
I made a
about
video
the
about
raid on Osama bin Laden's compound. We actually have a very big scoop here at the show. This is a big deal for us. The leader of the Elite SEAL Team 6 in charge of the raid has agreed to join us today. Please give a warm round of applause for Captain White, everybody. Captain White.
That's wrong. I better get my arm. I'm not standing. I can't do it for me. Maybe my arm's just not straight anymore. Why is my arm not look straight? I was in the Navy. I know how to salute. Maybe I do have weird shoulders.
No idea you were a Navy SEAL. What made you enlist?
Well, Craig, I needed some cash. I lost all my money in a Fonzie scheme.
I think you mean a Ponzi scheme.
No, Craig, a Fonzie scheme. You know, Henry Winkler. He played Fonzie on Happy Days. That little punk seduced me and stole my life savings.
Little punk.
That bitch did the same to me. It's kind of worth it, though. Hi, Henry. Anyway, let's talk about the mission. I've got a lot of questions I want to ask you, so we'll get started.
Well, let me warn you, Craig, there's some questions I can't answer.
Well, of course, because it's classified.
No, because I've been forgetting a ton of stuff lately. My doctor prescribed these new pills that wiped out most of my evenings, and they're called roofies.
What a real hypnol, alright?
I think I might need the name of your doctor. So the night of the mission, one of the helicopters crashed. Were you in that one?
No, I was piloting the other helicopter. The one going 5 miles an hour in the slow lane with the right turn signal blinking.
What happens when you give them a job because they need
That's
cash.
helicopter flying, is it? What about the raid itself? Tell us what it was like inside that compound.
Oh, well, it was really dark. I mean, I couldn't see anything. And then I realized my helmet was on backwards.
Well, I'm sure that happens to a lot of people in elite squads. Now, what went through your mind when your superiors gave you the order to kill Bin Laden?
Oh, I never got that order. No, we were supposed to take him alive. But you put a gun in Betty White's hand and she just starts shooting.
I have to tell you, I'm exactly the same with bedazzlers.
Well, that's just depressing. By the way, Craig, I know today is your birthday, and I brought some hooch.
Oh, good.
After I
I don't drink, Betty. You know that, right?
I know. No, it's for me. I've been on a bit of a bender since Cinco de Mayo, 1947.
Are you sure you should be mixing that alcohol with those pills you're taking?
What friggin' pills are you talking about, Jared?
Here's one,
Betty White,
Jerry.
everybody, we'll be right back. Last week, the GOP hopefuls, Chris Christie and Sarah Palin, both announced that they will not run for president in 2012. And just before the show, I've just been informed that we have a big-name candidate who wants to announce their candidacy right here. Please, come on out, future President Peralta.
Who else will it be? She needs some cash.
What a shock and surprise! I had no idea.
Oh, I didn't mean to upset you that much, darling, for goodness sake.
No, I'm delighted, but what made you decide to run for the presidency?
Oh, well, Craig, I needed some cash. I'm flat broke. I lost everything in the big crash.
Well, the housing crash or the stock market crash?
Neither one. No, I crashed my Buick into one of those double-decker passenger buses, you know. It was a bloodbath. Do not play Angry Birds while driving.
I can't believe you're running for president. Have you got a running mate?
Well, I need somebody trustworthy and dependable. Maybe Richard Nixon.
Betty, Richard Nixon's been dead for almost 20 years.
Well, no wonder he doesn't answer any of my emails.
You know, Betty, as a candidate, people are going to want to know where you stand on the big issues.
Oh, well, sure.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
All right, here we go. You ready? Okay, what's your stance on immigration reform?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'll pass.
Like defense spending.
Pass.
Healthcare?
Can I phone a friend? I think Richard Nixon would know the answer.
You know what, Betty? You get no experience, you're totally uninformed, and you seem to have a questionable grip on reality.
No, I'm the perfect politician.
You know, you're right. You're right. I gotta say, for some reason, you're a candidate I could see myself getting behind.
Oh. you can get behind me anytime you want.
Well, Betty, not everything has to be dirty. I just think it's a good idea to know your, positions. I mean, before the big caucus.
Now who's being dirty?
Well, I think we've learned nothing here today, but I wish you the best of luck with your campaign.
Well, thank you, Craig. Would you mind hanging up one of my campaign posters?
I think that's also a Trump slogan.
I don't think you've thought this one through, Betty. I can't. I'm not going to hang that up. No, I'm not doing it.
You've never supported me, Craig. I'll tell you what, when I do become president, I'm putting your butt on the first boat back to Ireland.
Ready, why, everybody?
She is not a crook. Okay. I once again need a new drink. Sad days, isn't it? The second one went down much faster than the first.
Hi, Betty, you look great. Look at you. I love your jacket and your pants.
Well, thank you, but I must say, I am so thrilled with the facial surgery you had done. I'm thinking of having some done.
No.
Yeah, not facial, but I was just thinking this would happen. Something like that, maybe.
Betty, you don't put a mustache on the Mona Lisa. I think you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right. Congratulations on this Hot in Cleveland show. It's crazy.
We are having such a good time. Those girls are the most wonderful girls in the world. Imagine me, I had the Mary Tyler Moore group, then I had the Golden Girls group, and to look into another wonderful group of women.
Now, here's what I think, though, Betty. I've noticed a pattern. On all of these shows, you are actually in all of these shows.
That had nothing to do with it, trust me.
Oh, yeah. Although there was that great show you did called Maybe This Time on ABC. Not such a big hit. Why is that?
Well, I tell you why. We had a Scotsman. But they gave him nothing to do.
Nothing to do? That's right.
And he would come in and he'd say, he came over from Scotland. This big, huge star in Scotland.
No, he's steady. He's steady.
No.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
And then he came on. And we would do the show, and Marie was there, and everything was fine. And Craig would say, but somehow we became friends.
I know.
I guess it was pity on my
I think that's what it was, baby. And also you would say to me, come and hang in my trailer, and I would go and hang in your trailer. Yeah, and I was like, waiting for something to happen. Nothing ever happened.
No, nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
But it rarely does.
I'm at that point in my life now as well, baby. Hey, are your feet not touching the ground? Do you want the little stool thing?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Here.
I like to swim.
I got this thing in here. We keep this in case Tom Cruise is ever here. Here, go.
Well, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that's solid.
There you go. It's like that.
I don't think Tom Cruise ever came to the show, but he's had that stool there practically from day one. If that short-ass fucker ever showed up.
You look more comfortable.
I am more comfortable. Yes, thank you so much. You were always thinking of someone else.
See, at a certain point, we are friends, and I know when you're being sarcastic. You pushed it a little too far right there. I saw
I was trying to be subtle.
No, when did that start? No, listen, they threw this big party for you at NBC last year for your, what was it, your 50th birthday?
Yes, yes.
Are they going to do it again?
I don't need the food.
Yeah.
No, it was very, very exciting. And now they're going to do another Betty White's second annual 90th birthday.
Second annual now.
Yeah. So,
I don't think they had any money left over at NBC. They got money left over there for throwing parties and stuff?
not a lot.
Yeah.
I was going to talk to you about, because I come on here only when I need money.
Yeah, well... See, I got a couple of bucks lying around. I keep bribe money here. You want some bribe?
I sure do.
All right, and there's 50 bucks in singles.
Oh, that's lovely.
No. No, I think I'm going to make you answer a question for me.
I was going to put it in the bank.
Look, I got another 50 bucks in nickels as well.
Oh.
That's $100. Now you're into you like the animals, right? You're
Oh,
into
yes,
Ellie,
big,
all that.
yes,
Right.
yes.
So here's the thing. I love animals, Betty, but I have a problem at Ellie Zoo because of the flamingos. I don't like flamingos, Betty. I think it's time we got rid of them. I will give you $100 if we get the flamingos and we send them off somewhere else.
Why don't you like flamingos?
They pee on themselves, Betty.
Many of our friends do.
It's not that they don't do it by accident, Betty. They do it on purpose.
On purpose?
They do. Flamingos pee on themselves to keep cool, and Los Angeles is hot. So I mean, it doesn't work anyway. I think they're stupid. But because I tried it during the last heat wave, and so I think we should send them to Vancouver or something.
Well, that would be nice, but we can't send our flamingos away. We just can't. No,
Well, you can't have the money now.
well.
Oh yeah, you can.
If I put this in the bank,
No.
no, then I'll look stupid. I'll be way over like this.
No, I think because you still do a lot of fundraising for the charities and the animal charities.
I certainly do.
Your tile, you still got your dog?
Oh, I have my golden retriever, my Pontiac.
Yes, lovely
Yeah.
dog. I like a golden retriever. Although I have to say, as dogs go, I have 3 dogs, as you know. I have Jack Russell, a German Shepherd, and a French Bulldog. It's kind of the United Nations of dogs.
It is a French bulldog.
French Bulldog, it's like a fur flamingo.
Oh, well, they have problems.
Yes, they do. But the Jack Russell is all right. It's Irish.
That's
And the German Shepherd gets things organised very nicely. But Golden Retriever is what you have. Golden Retriever, I've always thought beautiful dogs, not the smartest dogs in the world, maybe.
They are so smart, and he's one big throbbing heart that when I got him, even I was worried, thinking I had gotten too active a dog because he pulled me down a couple of times.
Yeah.
So,
Jeff does that to me.
Well, it's happened to me often, but not by a golden retriever.
Right here, yeah.
They're a little unruly tonight, don't
They
you?
are a little unruly. Yeah, I think they're excited because you're here, as I am myself.
Well, let me tell you, I am so impressed by all this. I have not been to your new
studio, yeah.
Oh, it is gorgeous.
It's very nice. We've got a stable for Secretariat.
Yes, Secretary.
No, we're not coming with you right now, buddy. Just stay there. He wants us to follow him.
Oh, I will. But it's just gorgeous.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. We got a rhino head up there, but it's not a real rhino head. It's not an actual rhino head.
You sure?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not. It's made from kittens. It's not. That's a joke.
No, it's not. I've seen horny things, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that's just a joke.
See, now people say to me, "Where did you learn all this double entendre stuff?" And we'll tell them now. It's Betty White's trailer. It's true. You're a very naughty woman.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yes,
a very
you are.
happy woman. Can you imagine still be working as much as I am at 91 years old?
Betty, I've never...
Don't applaud. I don't get any credit for that. I didn't do anything to get to be 91. It just happened.
I don't think I'll be working when I'm 91.
You don't think so?
Oh, no.
By whose choice? Yours or the network? Really? Don't you believe it? You look so gorgeous that you're going to go for a long...
I can't tell you how many women have said that and have been disappointed.
But who's counting?
Well, we're out of time. The lovely Betty White, everybody.
Yeah, this was in the new studio.
The adorable, wonderful legend that is Betty White, everybody. Betty White.
How short she is compared to him. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can even hear me way back here. Look how short she is compared to him, because Craig Ferguson is about 6'5" or 6'6". He's a very tall man. It's hilarious whenever I see him walking celebrities out, especially female celebrities who are usually shorter. As I am, so it's understandable.
It's like they heard of you, Betty. They know who you are.
Well, bless their hearts and thank you.
Yeah, they're a nice crowd. Nice crowd. Becky, you look sensational. I love this. I love this blue see-through thing you got
Oh,
going on.
great.
You can see through it, though. You know that, right?
Yes. What?
Yeah! You don't want to wear that in the rain. Or maybe you do.
I do.
How are you, sweetheart? The hot and
Fine,
Cleveland's
how are
great,
you?
isn't it?
I need some cash.
You need cash. It's doing great. Do you need some cash from me?
No, just cash.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Here. I put all my money under the mattress for safekeeping, and now I can't remember whose mattress I put.
I was over at Hot in Cleveland. I don't know if you remember. I was there.
Do I remember? This man is not only a delight and funny and marvelous host, but I'll tell you what else. He's also a very good actor.
I played a priest. Yes.
I didn't realize you were a good actor.
Come
We'll
on.
have to carry him through the part and stuff, and you almost made it.
It's tough working with you girls. There's a whole lot of estrogen and stuff going on over there. It's the best smelling set I've ever been on in my life. It smells like daisies and lavender and whatever the hell you girls have got going on over there.
It is a fun show.
It's really a lot of fun.
And you were wonderful, and will you come back?
Yeah.
Betty, stop.
No, Betty. Betty. You help yourself. You've earned it, Betty. If you want the man's knee, you take the man's knee. Hey, how are things going in the animal world? What have you been up to? Because I know you're very active in that.
Well, I haven't been to the zoo, actually, since about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
No, that's a lot.
Things are going wonderfully, and we have all kinds of new exhibits and
This is the LA Zoo?
LA Zoo.
Yeah. Do you have tigers?
Oh, yes, we have 2 beautiful
You
tigers
do?
Yes.
I might come over then.
that I've held since they were this big. They just fit in my hand, and so
What size are they now?
They're tigers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there's only a part of them you could hold like that in your hand?
No. Why would you do that with a tiger?
You sure tigers like that as much as anybody does, Betty? You know that. Just that feeling of security that you get. No. What about your lion documentary? Is that still going on? Are you working on that?
The what?
Lion
Oh,
documentary. About lions.
it wasn't. It was a National Geographic special.
Well, that's a documentary to these people. They don't know the difference.
Well, I was down at. We did this. It'll be out in December, but we went down to the Safari Park and San Diego Zoo, Los Angeles Zoo, and we were back. They took me backstage. It's so gorgeous down there. It looks like Africa. It's all this beautiful land.
Backstage at the lion?
Yeah, but they brought the lions into their night quarters so that I could get closer. So we put those down.
Not until the lion tells me to put it down.
But so it's a narrow, long hall, and the camera was over my shoulder this way. So I was down in front of the, as I say, it was their night quarters. The gate, the door to it, with bars about that far apart, and the keeper was next to me. So we're talking, and the lion is in the middle there, saying,
That's what he does right here.
exactly. And so I knew he was really mad at this camera. That wasn't at me, it was at the camera here. So all of a sudden, out of left field, right here, I had lion spittle all over me.
Wow.
But it wasn't at me, it was at the camera.
But it doesn't matter, Betty. You're in the way, and it's a lion.
No, but there's a big gate there and everything.
All right.
So the keeper said, "You must love animals." You didn't even flinch. And I said, "Well, I knew he was." And I turned to ask the cameraman if he flinched. He was down the hall. He said, "Flinch, I was going to get in my car."
Oh, dear. I love that you do that. Do with it, all this stuff with the animals and stuff. It's very nice. It's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. I like it. Because most actresses are terrible people.
We're all terrible people, but some of us manage to fool people.
Well, that is true. You got a nice bunch working with you over there, though.
Isn't that a great group?
Yeah. Who else is doing the guest starring this year? Have you got Regis back?
Pause it just for a second. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That bam, bam, bam. That's upstairs. It's a dog. A very small dog. How does a dog that small make that much noise?
Back if you go.
Regis is, I hope, coming back. Regis has been there, and well,
Didn't Mary come over? Is Mary Tyler Moore?
Mary Tyler Moore, Cloris Leachman.
Oh, Cloris. You talk about crazy? That's crazy right there, Cloris.
Well, it's like a 2-week show. When you do a week, then it's like we've done. We must have done this for 2 weeks. No, you just had one, but Cloris.
But Cloris was here, yeah. She's lovely, but things are going at a different pace in her mind.
And she's a little scary, but
A little bit.
But a
Do you
dynamite
remember
performer.
she played my mother in that sitcom we did together?
Who won?
What's wrong with you? No, she played when we did that sitcom.
She acted your mother.
Yeah, she acted my mother. What's wrong? She acted my mother, and she said that I had to teach her a Scottish accent. And then I tried to, and she was happy with what she got. But
It didn't have a lot to do with
I
Scott.
don't know what it was. It sounded Pakistani to me. She was like, "What, Greg? I am your mother. I am very angry at you." I'm like, fine, that's great.
I did Brigadoon one time in summer stock, and I just loved doing the Scottish accent, and I thought it was wonderful. I bet it was just terrible, but I had nobody to correct me, so I thought it was wonderful.
Well, let's get it out and have a look at it, Betty. Let's do a little bit of brigadoon now, together, you and me.
Okay, you start.
All right. Who's this young lady come to my house in Brigadoon?
In Brigadoon? I was up in the lace and I was singing a song. No, that's not it. That's
Very good. I didn't understand a word of it, but it was great.
I don't understand you, but that.
That's why we've always gotten along, I think. But that's the way it is. We're out of time,
We've
sweetheart.
always gotten.
We've always gotten along.
gotten along.
It's a long time we've known each other now.
Yes.
It's my first date when I came to America. It's like 18 years now.
He came over and we were doing a show which shall remain nameless, but he was this big, huge star in Scotland.
No, I wasn't, Betty. You always say that. I wasn't. I was just from Scotland, that's all.
Trust me. And so he came over and they gave him nothing to do, and it was pretty dull, and you were very unhappy. But somehow he and I, hello there.
Yeah.
He and I became friends. We just
Because
became
you're gorgeous, Betty. I adore you. That's why.
Well, no, did we adore each other now, but we didn't know each other.
Oh, I knew you. I'd been watching you since Sue Ann Niven.
But so finally he just got discouraged and went over to Drew Carey, who gave him his,
Yeah,
let
Drew
him
was
go.
great. That's back when Drew was fat, the good old days. Yeah.
But he let you do your thing, and it took off from there.
Yeah. And then it all fell apart.
Yeah.
Betty, it's lovely to see you. Good luck with the new season of Hot in Cleveland.
Thank
It's
you,
lovely to see you.
Peter.
Betty White, everybody. Welcome back, everyone. The holiday season is upon us, and this month the Los Angeles Ballet is touring with the Nutcracker. We've invited one of the dancers from the ballet to be here with us tonight. Please welcome the Nutcracker. It's like when Wilfred Brimley was on, isn't it? Except more animated. Anyway, tell me, how long have you been a member of the ballet? No, I didn't get a word of that. Let me get this thing off you here, and we'll see who it really is under here. You've seen Betty White before.
Oh, thank you. I've been stuck in that thing for days. I had a hell of a time driving over here. I crashed my Buick right in front of the studio.
That's a good thing no one was hurt.
Yeah, right.
It was a bloodbath.
Who's your first guest tonight?
Evangeline Lilly.
Not anymore.
You better get someone to check on that. Betty, I had no idea you were a ballet dancer.
Well, Craig, I needed some
cash. Yeah.
I'm totally
broke. Yeah.
I had a little issue with identity theft.
Well, Betty, a lot of older people find themselves victims of identity theft.
Oh, I wasn't a victim. I got busted trying to steal Katy Perry's identity. You know, Katy Perry. The lawyers took everything.
Why would you do that?
Well, I'm 91 years old, Craig. I thought...
We don't know if that's her.
I thought it might be nice to shave a couple of years off, so well, it was either that or get bad plastic surgery, like you did.
That makes me want to cry. Luckily, I can't. Why the ballet, though? It seems so difficult. Some of these dancers can lift their legs up to their head.
Oh, come on, Craig. I've spent most of my life with my legs over my head.
All right. That's enough. What drew you to the Nutcracker?
Oh, Craig, the Nutcracker is a holiday tradition, like caroling or making out with your cousin.
It's not a real tradition.
Geez, who are you, my mom? By the way, do you mind if I plug my new special about the big cats on National Geographic Channel?
Well, we're a little low on time. So.
Listen, Hotshot, I basically invented television.
Listen, Hotshot.
If I ask for time, you give me time.
Wow, you're really cracking my nuts over here.
Craig, you almost made it through this whole bit without going there. You should be ashamed of yourself. The special is called Betty White Goes Wild, and it premieres tomorrow night at 9 p.m. It's a lot better than this crap.
My first guest tonight is an American treasure. Her show, Hot in Cleveland, kicks off the 5th season Wednesday with a live episode. Please welcome my friend, the glorious, fantastic, incandescent beauty that is Betty White, everybody!
She was not done with that note. I'm sorry the volume just increased. It did it on its own.
Betty, you look sensational. Wonderful to see you with your glorious blouse and trousers.
Oh, thank you. It beats coming out without them. I really,
You'd be surprised at some of the strumpets that turn up here.
Oh, really?
The women, too.
Oh.
Hey, are you having trouble with your feet reaching the floor there? This chair's I keep this stool for whenever Tom Cruise is on the show.
All right.
There you go.
You don't want me to swing. Okay.
I think wanting you to swing and stopping you swinging seems to be impossible.
Yeah.
I like your pearls. This is a lovely pearl
Oh,
necklace.
thank you, darling.
Are they real?
I love your polka dots.
Thanks very much. They're to match your pearls.
That's right. They're about the
didn't-
same size.
Are they real? Did you fetch them from the ocean bed yourself?
No, I didn't. I just, I had help.
You hired divers.
I did. And that was the kind of the best part of the whole
All right. So, Hot in Cleveland, live episode.
live episode. We're all excited about it.
Yeah, I don't know Betty doing live TV. I mean, except for this show, obviously. It's difficult. There's, it could go wrong.
I did it for 4 years, 5.5 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Yes, but you should practice.
I did, all right. Oh, then I will.
No,
Okay.
when did you do that? The Betty White show?
When I started, Betty White show for 4 years. I was on live 5.5 hours a day.
5.5 hours?
6 days a week with no script, just blithering on, like some people do now.
Yeah, well, don't you get nervous, though?
Oh, no, not really. I tell you, the wonderful part of it, there are only 2 or 3 people watching you. Seriously, no matter what the numbers are on the ratings, you look into that camera and there are only 2 or 3 people. Because if there are more than 3 people in a room, they're talking to each other. They're not listening to you. So that camera is just 2 or 3 people.
I like to think of people who are ignoring the show in sports bars.
Oh, yeah, just drinking.
Yeah, they're just drinking, they're doing their thing, and I'm like in the corner going... And then any kind of nerves I have just go away because I think nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I care.
I know you care. Why? I told you about the leg.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. You said to start with the end.
Yeah, that's right. Work your way up. You know we've known each other almost 20 years.
We have?
I know, isn't that...
Oh, and then you had to talk about Houdini.
Yeah, no. Did you ever,
I not only knew Houdini.
No, you didn't know.
Oh, yes, I did.
Did you really?
We had a very lovely relationship. Oh, we did.
Does this refresh your memory?
I really thought we had something going, and then the son of a gun disappeared.
Are you a fan of magic? Do you like the,
Oh, I'm a fan of almost anything.
Oh, come on. Really? What have I got here sitting here on the desk? This is you.
Oh, went to the Tucson Zoo, the Reed Zoo in Tucson, and they had these baby lion cubs. And can you see that baby?
Yeah, we can see it right here.
They are so cute, and I was holding, and he cuddled in, and everybody else had to put gloves on because his little claws. But he just settled in, and I didn't even have to put gloves on. He was just a moment.
Was he afraid of you, Betty, do you think?
We are good friends.
I'm a little worried, though, that you're wearing a leopard print. Isn't he thinking, like, oh no, a leopard? Because this leopard that smells like perfume has grabbed me.
It's a gay leopard.
It's a gay leopard. You know, get that in the animal kingdom. The humans aren't the only species that have homosexuality. You know, there's plenty of them.
Oh,
Dingoes, for example.
I know.
That's it.
I know. And also with some of the fellas that I know.
Okay, so you were at Tucson Zoo, eh? Are you still with LA Zoo?
Oh, yes.
I went up there recently with my youngest boy.
Oh, did you?
Yes, we saw the elephants. He went crazy.
Oh,
When I say he, I mean me. I was like, oh!
But isn't it a great zoo?
Yeah, and the elephant enclosure is huge.
Huge. Our pachyderm forest is just gorgeous, and that's my other home. I've worked with him over 50 years.
Do you have your own place to have a tire swing and stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Are you ever tempted to throw your poop at the customers as they
That's what I love about you, darling. You're all class.
All class, all the time, Betty. All the time. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. Betty White, everybody. We'll be right back. We're back on. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Betty White. When you're not here, she hurts me. In a way that only she knows how. So I'll be on the Hot in Cleveland this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm coming to do a couple of episodes,
I
actually.
am so thrilled, and the girls will be ecstatic. We had
Yes,
such fun with you before.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
they are a lot of fun.
How do you think you got on the show?
It's a very nice show to do, I have to say. There's lots of lovely things to do there.
Well, and the nice thing about it, spurring up for a second, is that on both sides of the camera, everybody is it's the happiest.
Very happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's because everyone's so wealthy.
I think that could be it.
Yeah, you guys are all extremely rich, and the crew are
Yeah,
extremely
that's
rich.
right. All of us are loaded, or most of the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, it's a little bit of a different tale. Betty, we're out of time.
Okay, I'll go home then.
No. We have to end it properly. You want to do awkward pause or meditation? I've been doing recently.
Oh, meditation.
Meditation.
I've never meditated.
Oh, you're gonna love it. What you do is you stay still and listen to Enya.
And listen to whom?
Enya. I think she might be Canadian.
Oh, that's different. All right, so what do I do? Just sit still?
Breathe in, breathe out. Try and clear your mind of little baby, or maybe fill your mind with baby lions. The baby lions are gambling across the field towards you, Betty, and they're saying, "Betty, we appreciate your work for us."
Gambling.
This is actually working. Anyway, everybody,
He said they're gambling. And now I can't think of the right words we were supposed to use. I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all could hear me. But I swear motherfucking Greg Ferguson just said the Lions were gambling towards her. And I know what word he was trying to use, and I can't think of it because I've had 2 vodkas already. It's not gambling. And I'm almost out of
yes,
yards.
it's Betty White. All right. I think they're happy to see you, Betty, as I am myself.
Well, I've been noticing the last few times I've been on the show, we got kind of silly. So tonight I'm going to be very dignified and I'm going to be a little more serious. Are you?
Yeah, come on, yeah. Very Are you all right there? Is this chair too high?
No, I like it.
Hold on, I keep
No, I can't
here.
swing my legs if it's any lower.
No,
I like this.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I do. I like to swing my legs. Didn't I ever tell you that?
Well, I'd heard a couple of cab drivers tell some stories, but Hey, how are things over at Horton Cleveland? They all right?
Okay. Well, yes, and when are you coming back to see
I
me?
don't know. Soon, I hope.
Will you please?
Yeah.
I
love it over there.
Everybody loved having you there.
I like being there, being had by all you girls.
But you know, but you know, the funny thing is, we knew you're wonderful at whatever it is you do here. But we didn't know you were such a good actor.
Oh, please.
He really
Oh,
is.
please. I had to play someone who had a murky past and a Scottish accent. Oh.
For which you got a stunt check.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, yeah. Hey, how are things? Didn't you go to Cleveland recently? You actually went there?
I actually went.
What were you doing?
I went to Cleveland, and I went to Columbus just this last.
Columbus, Ohio?
Yeah, with
Oh, that's the Paris of the lower Ohio Valley.
well, but it's Jack Hanna.
Oh, Jack Hanna, the Animal Man, yes.
And so we're great and good friends. So I went to the zoo, and he took me all through backstage, and I was holding koala bears, and I was holding cheetah babies, and I had the most wonderful time.
Well, you know, Betty, I worried about you holding the cheetah babies, though. Cheetahs are, that's quite an aggressive animal there. I could scratch you.
Oh no, that's all right. Jack went for my throat, but
Yeah. Well, that's only because you were swinging your legs around. Hey. I always want to ask you, have you ever been with an animal and you thought, oh, this is because you love animals so much.
anything.
Right.
Anything.
But have you ever spent any time with an animal and thought, I don't care for this animal at all. I don't like it. Like, for example, a cat.
Oh, a cat?
Oh, yeah, for example, an animal that you didn't like. For example, a cat.
Oh, how dare you even put it there?
You're very understanding. I mean, you're telling me you've never been attacked at all by an animal once? Even pecked by a bird or something?
One time I was hurt. The only time I've ever been hurt was by a swan, of all
They're
things.
vicious. No, they're vicious.
No, I was driving through the country. Alan was doing a summer stock show, and I was driving out to see.
They got in the car?
So what?
The swan, did it get in the car?
No. So there was this beautiful river and a beautiful swan. So I stopped the car. I was all by myself, out in the middle of the country, and I stopped the car and got out and to walk down to the river to see this swan. Well, I didn't know he was married, because there was all of a sudden, out of left field over here, I must have walked by a nest, this swan came out and hit me with the upper part of his wing. It was like being hit with a baseball bat. He hit me right.
They can really hurt you.
He broken my leg. In fact, I thought it was broken.
And then did he just leave you alone after that, or did he
Oh
take
no,
you to bed?
that's all he was just telling me to get away from his nest, which I didn't know was there. So he was
Well, maybe a respectful.
But it was, and it was so silly. And when I got back to Alan and stuff, and I was limping and all that. What happened, honey? I got hit by a swan. It's so ridiculous.
Well, I've been close to, I've been in dangerous situations with swans before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There used to be a canal near where I grew up. Swans would nest there, and we would go fishing, and they would come by and peck.
Yeah. But they don't do it this much. It's usually with the wing. This wing. Oh, no.
Apparently we're out of time.
I know we're out of town. And I love the way they call ahead, when you're going to do the show, and they ask you all kinds of questions, and we'll talk about this and we'll talk about that. We never talk about any of it.
To be fair, Betty, we've known each other longer than the producers on the show have known you, so, I don't need them to say, Betty's coming, you better talk about this.
No, you don't need any of that.
Are you saying the opposite of what's true?
I promised I was going to be dignified tonight. I really did.
Well, you can start.
Oh.
We really are out of time. Do you want some chocolate or something?
No, I'm going to get out of your hair now, because I can't swing my legs anymore, and I can't make any jokes, so I'm going home.
I feel your pain, Betty. I feel your pain.
I believe this is the last one in this compilation. It's about 10 minutes long. So, it's almost over. Sadly. I could watch Craig Ferguson all night. I adore that man. And Secretariat. Best Dance and Horse on Late Night. And Craig too.
My first guest tonight, a beautiful woman. She is an astronaut. She is a nuclear physicist. She has her own fragrance. What is it called?
It's called Hi You.
Hi, you!
That's the name of the fragrance.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi,
Hi,
you.
you.
Hi, you.
Hi You.
Let's put a new catch. How many shows we got left? 3?
Yeah.
All right, that's our new catchphrase.
Okay, good. All right.
Hi, you.
Hi You.
Yeah, it's not going to take. Anyway, she's an American treasure. She's a terrific actress. She is, of course, the lovely, beautiful Betty White. Betty. Hi, you.
Hi, you!
I gave away the stool last night to Angela Kinsey, but here you
I
go.
thought you were giving me.
Yeah, no, you can have that if you want. It's just a block of wood.
No, that's all right. Okay. And how are you, my dear?
Hi, you.
Hi, you.
That's our new thing.
I know. We've
You
got
look
so
great.
many new things. Oh.
Go on, you know you want to help yourself.
I do. So I have to leave early.
That's what you're doing to help yourself?
No, I have to go and find some heavy stuff. No.
Hey, is Hot in Cleveland ending?
Yeah.
Hot in Cleveland is ending?
This is our last season.
Oh.
But you should know about that. What are you... No, I don't mean your last season, but...
Well,
this is
it
your last-
kind of is.
He quit after
so
this year.
we're treasuring every moment with each other.
Yes, but I've got a feeling we'll both continue to work. I hope, anyway.
I understand. In the meantime, you want to, roam the earth?
I'm going to walk the earth and solve crimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's funny you should say that because I want to walk the earth and commit crime.
That's a great idea. We can walk together.
I think
That's a great scam because you go to the town before me, you commit the crime, I come into town, they're like, oh, here he comes, the guy that walks the earth solving crimes. I'll say, it was Betty White, and they go, take her to jail, and I'll be like, okay, I will. And then I'll take you out of the town, and then we'll head to the next town. You don't...
we can go all over the world.
We can make a fortune doing this, Betty.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
I know it is, and I'm ready.
How long have you been... oh, sorry.
No, I didn't mean to say I'm ready. I don't want to be pushed.
How long have you been doing Hot in Cleveland?
Hot in Cleveland? This is our sixth year, I believe.
Six seasons?
Yeah.
I was on it a lot. Is it because I'm on it that you're not doing it anymore? Is that what it's saying?
No,
It's epidemic in television right now. If I do a show, it's cancelled. That's it.
No, but you're coming back to us, people.
I am, yes. There's a storyline that has to be tidied up, and I'm going to go back and act myself.
Well, we're thrilled.
The only time I never cuss in this show is when you're a guest. Like, the actual part when you're being the guest.
Yeah, not like tonight.
No, I'm not cussing now, am I? Am I cussing?
No.
Have I ever cussed in front of you, Betty?
No.
Have you ever cussed in front of me, Betty?
Yeah, no.
Yes, you have, Betty.
No, I have not.
Yes, you did.
No,
There's one. I remember once you cussed once. I'm not going to tell the story because it's so dirty. But it involves Cloris Leachman.
Oh.
You remember that story? Yeah.
No, Cloris.
Cloris?
Cloris is wonderful.
She's a great. She is. She's a pistol. I mean, wow. Yeah.
Fine actress.
She is a fine actress.
And also at times a pain in the ass.
Well, but we can all be that way, except you. You're never.
Never.
Why are you always in a good mood? Are you on some kind of drug?
No. I'm just nuts.
Victor, you seem to have a very positive attitude. You're always very, whenever I've worked with you, you're always happy and on time and friendly to everyone. Frankly, Betty, you make everyone else look bad, and I don't care for it.
But have you ever thought how much easier it is to do it that way than swim upstream all the time and always do something wrong and have to make up for it?
I know, that's what I tell the kids today.
Yeah.
My own kids, I tell them that. They're like, shut up, Dad, we're not interested in being in show business. But I still tell them it, just in case.
Yeah, just in case, I think you should.
Yeah.
And I don't do that because I don't have any kids.
Well, there you are. What about animals, though? You have a lot of animals.
Oh, animals are my favorite.
Yes,
Animals are my favorite. We got a new baby hippo at the zoo.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
How did it arrive? By birth or...
Birth.
All right. Well, it could have come from a, hippo factory or something. I don't know.
We're patient with it. Is that adorable? That's little Rosie.
I know. Is there anything cuter than a baby hippo? No.
No.
There isn't.
But we didn't know Mama was pregnant because she was on birth control, and it's a little hard on a hippo to tell if they're pregnant. It just somehow it's a.
They kind of look pregnant all the time. Even the guys are like, "That's pregnant."
That's right.
But I mean, why would you have a hippo on birth control? Was she wildly promiscuous?
No, it was just that we weren't ready for another baby hippo.
Oh, well, you're going to have to put an extension on the hippo enclosure. Look at that lovely.
Is that cute or what?
That's very nice. Have you ever been up? They're dangerous hippos, so you got to be careful.
Oh,
Like they'll cut you.
they're one of the most dangerous animals on the planet.
I've noticed really cute animals, hippos, polar bears, dangerous.
I know.
I think that's a mistake.
But only I love them all because I speak the language.
So you speak polar bear?
I speak polar bear. It'll be a cold night and no. But now you're going to roam the earth and
With a hippo.
with a hippo.
Yeah, me and my hippo.
Yeah.
Me and my hippo.
How are you feeling about this being your last week?
Betty, I am crushed.
Liar!
No.
You know what? In all honesty, I'm kind of, I'm fine. I mean,
He wanted to
talk,
leave.
you see, because this way, just between us, we can talk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an inside joke because he wanted to leave quite badly. After 10 years, he was done. Just like this video is about to be done.
So, if you want to get anything off your chest, you can. Or if I want to get anything off no.
Again? We have to take a tiny break. We'll be right back with Miss Betty White.
I don't know if I'm dead. How did they say that for you?
Yeah. Hey, we were just talking.
There are people here.
Yo, they're just keeping out of the rain. I have a surprise for you, Betty.
What?
Well, first of all, you have to tell me what is your favorite song
Oh, this Christmas.
that involves hippos.
What?
What's your favourite song that involves hippos?
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Now, wait, you can't sing that. Have we cleared that? Oh, she can sing it? Oh, so it's Betty White can sing it? Yeah, it's not. Because white. Is that what it is? No, I've got a surprise. I know you love the song about the All You Want for Christmas is a Baby Hippo thing.
Yeah.
That's my favourite song too.
Is it really?
Well, sort of, yes. We have a choir.
That is
here
Silent Night. Yeah.
We have a choir to sing. So you look behind the curtain. They're there.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
That's it. Let's see. No, it says there might be another minute left. It's just the outro. Okay, so if that recorded the entire thing, you can find that video without me being present in it by going to the Jay Leno Fly. There's a whole lot of compilation videos of Craig Ferguson, which are absolutely hilarious. I personally adore Craig Ferguson. I watched him on late night for many, many years. He always made me laugh. Betty White always made me laugh. So y'all probably saw me laugh more in these 2 hours than you have seen in the entire 5 years that I've been putting out videos. Speaking of money though, I need cash. Just like Betty, I always need some extra cash. So if y'all want to help me out, PayPal me /Adrasdea. Any amount helps. And I will see y'all in the next video.